Everyone, this is Daniel. I'm in Tokyo, Japan. I just crushed some ramen with my mom. She's joining me on this trip. And we're in Shibuya and we're gonna do some roaming. I actually have some concerns about roaming around and with the GoPro film and everything, but hey, I guess we'll try it until someone yells at me. But yeah, I mean, it's been a long time since I've been back to Japan and it's finally open and it's pretty cool. Huh? Yeah. So actually, we're like kind of on the hill part of Shibuya, and the crossing is right there, like the world famous one. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk through it. You guys can see the madness. I will never lose you in a crowd, Mom, because you're so red.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose.
You stick out so much, it's funny.
Yeah.
Boom. So as you guys can see, it's not summertime, so the leaves are actually have some color changes, which makes for a really nice background actually. I think I lost my mom somewhere. Oh shit. Alright, there's gonna be a lot of flashy, so sorry. Yeah, so we came down from there after our ramen place, and then that's Shibuya Station right there, and the crossing is right ahead of us. We're gonna go check it out. All right. So we'll wait for the crossing to reset, and then we'll go ahead and scramble across. Huh? What? Oh, the panda. Oh, there you go. It's like Korean style where it comes out of the building. We're talking about the panda. This is the official Shibuya crossing right here, so yeah. Right, yeah. Alright, are you guys ready to scramble? Oh, it's time to go. Scramble. Everybody scramble. And there you are. You want to go check out the Hachiko statue? It's like this dog statue with a story behind it.
He rescued his family.
I think it was like waiting for its owner for a really long time. So yeah. So it's like some sort of like loyalty story or something like that. But yeah. But also a lot of people meet here. It's like a meeting point as well. So there it is.
You gotta give me a
There's a line to take a picture though, so.
I'm gonna just do a selfie.
Okay. So anyways, usually if you're meeting up with friends in Tokyo, you just, or at least in this area like Shibuya, you just meet at Hachiko. Yeah, I'm like on the hunt for a like a Suica card. Oh, here, you can try to buy it here. Okay, it's like a card they use to beep the entrance for the public transit, namely the JR line. So we walked up to, or inside, the Shibuya station, which is under heavy construction right now.
How much is
So I'm probably gonna put like just a couple thousand on there and call it a day.
スイカカ500円デポジットなんで、
Oh, okay.
ディスプライス。
I understand. Because you have to pay for the card, it's 500 yen. So. Thank you. All right, cool. So the card costs 500 yen, but it's refundable. So when you leave, you can give the card back. And so we have 2 cards now with 1,500 baht. We're ready to explore Tokyo. Excited? 1,500 yen, not baht. I've been in Thailand a while. Alright, we're gonna go to Harajuku, so let's go. It's here now. Japan is super crowded. Obviously.
Mind your gap.
Yeah. Hey everybody, it's the next day here in Shibuya. We're gonna be doing some more exploring. Thinking just kind of cruising around the streets a little bit more. There's some really interesting stores and sites in this area, and should be pretty cool. Again, just had some ramen. It's kind of a staple dish here in Tokyo. So I think the first step is we're gonna go to Family Mart and grab some water. The Shibuya crossing is just over there. We're gonna head over this way on the right side of Shibuya 109. There's that one more Family Mart on the corner right there. There's like a convenience store. Yeah. There's a convenience store every like 100 feet in Shibuya. It's crazy. I see our first stop already. It's called Donkey. So it's just kind of like an everything store. But the one in Shibuya is a mega donkey. So it's a massive donkey store. So we're gonna go in there and check it out. There's actually one in Bangkok too, in the Ekamai area, and yeah, it's a fun store. They got a little bit of everything, just a lot of Japanese stuff to buy. And it's right there, the black and yellow sign. We can just cross up here, Mom. we're gonna head down south to Kobe to see some family, and then we'll go to, you know, explore Osaka, Kyoto, and Nara. So, you know, it'll be nice to get out of the big city. And yes, I know Osaka is the big city, but we're not gonna spend too much time there. Most of it is gonna be dedicated to Nara and Kyoto, so a little bit more like smaller city vibes and temples and all that. So gonna be excited about that. At least the sun is out a little bit too. I mean, I think this is the first day I've seen the sun out. That they're just eating the family more food. Here, Mom. Mom. You're just gonna buy a small water?
Mm-hmm.
Mom's always prepared with the water, you know. Oh, so it's been kind of an interesting journey so far. I actually got food poisoned before leaving Bangkok, like a couple days before our flight, and it was a bad one, so my stomach's been a little off, which is not a fun thing. So. But I've been having a lot of pretty good food. It's kind of interesting though, because like coming from Bangkok, there's like a ton of Japanese food, because there's like a lot of Japanese that actually live in Bangkok, in this place called like Ekamai, where the donkey is actually. So we have access to like really good Japanese feast food, and if you know where to look, the mid-range sushi is fantastic too. So it's just not, this Tokyo trip for me is just not like hitting as hard as the older trips, you know, because now I'm kind of just based in Asia. So I guess I just have exposure to like really good Japanese food already. You know, like in Taiwan and Bangkok in particular. So, but yeah, so I think for me, because I'll probably be coming back in April actually, with my brother, and then he wants to actually check out a lot of like high-end places. So I think that's where the difference is gonna be, like the fancier, more expensive Michelin level like sushi places. That's where you're gonna see the big difference, I think, because a lot of the mid-range and everyday food, I mean, you can get in LA or New York and it's arguably better. It'll be more expensive, but not when you factor in the flight. Yeah.
Drama.
So anyways, I guess there was a little drama with the amount of money I gave my mom, which is not the right amount, because I didn't know she was buying 2 bottles of water. Anyways, so cool, we're gonna head over to the donkey, and then actually right here, oh, like the trucks just kind of pulled in my way, but this is the lobby. It's like an electronics store, but they have a big section of like massage chairs, and I always like to go in there and like sit in those things. So it's actually kind of funny. I've been doing it for years, so I wonder if you could still do it, but we're gonna head over there in a bit too. Yeah. There it is. I wonder if they'll let me record in there. I guess we'll have to see. But this is definitely one of the things you like have to do when we're here in Shibuya. You gotta go to the Mega Donkey, man. There you go. Here we go. Mega Donkey. This is it, Mom. It's the Mega Don Quixote. Oh. Yeah, if you want, yeah, this store is just like super loud. It just has everything.
Okay,
The massage chairs are in the other store. But it's like, I don't know. It's just craziness in here. It's just like a feast for the eyes. Definitely worth checking out. And I think they literally just have everything. Just craziness.
On the side of it.
And then like more Kit Kats than you can ever need.
oh yeah.
Huh?
I want big pack for him. Hi, Christmas.
I guess we ended up in the food level.
Kalau single ketagihan,
This is very popular with like the tourist crowd as well as locals too, so you'll see a little bit of everyone in here. It's worth an exploration for sure. Alright, I'm gonna try to go up like one more level and then we'll see. Here is a guide. It's in nice English. It's 7 stories and 2 basement levels. Wow. I think I just kind of want to go downstairs. It's like, oh, they have like cosplay supplies. They just have adult goods. Oh, okay. They have so much stuff. I want to head back downstairs actually. But yeah, I'm gonna go down. Back down. But yeah, I'm not gonna go through the entire donkey store, like all 7 levels, but they just have everything and it's just kind of fun to shop. You just want stuff and just browse and kill like 20-30 minutes. This is the place to go for sure. Everything's just so loud in here. I guess this is the makeup section and masks. Oh, we're gonna kind of do a quick little turn around here. This is like the party holiday section or seasonal section or something, but it's just got blankets and gloves. Well, what about this one? Good?
Well, yes, this one's good. It's cute.
Yeah, husky.
Yeah, you can have
That's funny. I was thinking about some like thin gloves even too, you know? Yeah, something like that, because it gets cold when it gets wet like that, you know? Yeah, so it's been kind of like humid cold. I don't know if you guys have experienced humid cold before, but it is not fun. Huh? That's cool. How much are they though? I don't want to spend too much. Maybe like 1,000 yen.
I don't know. What is that?
This might be a little too thick though. Wow, this has got like serious layers in it. Some ear muffs. So yeah, like I said, a little bit of everything up in here. So. They have like some quirky stuff as well too. And Christmas. Yeah, but I guess if you're looking for Kit Kats, like Japanese Kit Kats, which I know some of you are, because they're kind of unique, then Donkey's a good place to pick them up in bulk. Cool. There it is. And it's Just awesome. More fish with the mouth. That's pretty funny. All right. Just to kind of orient you guys, the Shibuya JR station is over there, and so is the crossing. So we're just coming up from that in both areas. So it basically, from the crossing, it forks at Shibuya 109, and then you can kind of go to two direct directions. Shibuya is kind of just like a lot of little stores and a lot of random stuff, and things are name brand too, but some are not, you know, like this little, you know, it just has like little, so a lot more boutiques, I guess is the word I'm looking for. But yeah, and then of course at night it's like a kind of a party place. I always like how they have like the plastic food in front of the restaurant, so you like absolutely know what they got in there. Alright, we're gonna roll up to the lobby. And this is a chain store, so it's everywhere. This is just the Shibuya branch. The lights are gonna be ultra flashy, so I'm not sure how this is gonna work out, but second floor. They have like awesome $500 rice cookers. And then they just have all sorts of stuff, you know. So we're into like home appliances and like Japanese style ones, which are very different than what we have in the West. Like, it's definitely still worth checking lobby out just to kind of browse. And you know, they have like iPhones and stuff too, of course, but it's all about these like weird things that I don't know what they are. Look, they had a juicer, like a soda water machine. So cool. Alright, I found them. Can you not sit? Please notify staff before using. Oh, I want to try it. Okay.
Yeah, he got they learn from experience.
So these are all the massage chairs, but I guess they're kind of controlling them a little bit more now. But you can just notify the staff. It says, do not take a break here. Yeah. Because that's what people were doing. They're just like sleeping. But yeah, I'm on. Oh, it's pretty cozy. Yeah, so they've like limited to like 15 minutes and kind of put them in the back here. Which I think is smart, because I think it was another YouTube channel, I think it was like Paulo from Tokyo, also talked about this, and that, you know, so like it's out there. It's something to do in Shibuya. So as you can see now, it's like nobody here, and it was super crowded the last time I was here. So that was pretty awesome. Got the kink out of my neck and my lower back. We've been walking crazy, like 16,000 steps a day, so yeah, that was much welcomed. Thank you, lobby. All right, we're gonna take a little exploring into the this side of Shibuya. So there's the station, this street, one more street, and those street. That's like the three main streets over on like the west side of the station. And then this one's even more like small and has a little bit more like character and just random little things going on. And if you need shoes in Japan, ABC Mart's pretty decent. I actually just got a pair of Converse from there the other night. I guess we'll start this way. it's like there's just so much going on. I'm like overwhelmed. But I think this direction. Like a kebab stand. Do you want a kebab? Or? Okay.
Just pointing out.
Oh, okay. I need to get away from this giant noise-making TV first, though. Yep. There's just like speakers up and down this whole thing. It's just kind of like Ximending vibes, right? It's very much like Ximending in Taipei. It's like youth, loud. It almost has the same feel too. And this is kind of the this is the Shibuya crossing just right here, so it kind of leads right to it. So we're gonna head over to the east side of the station actually now. See what's going on over there. It's a little less crazy because you start to get closer to Aoyama, which is like there's I think there's a college there, but it's also a very like upscale and rich area as well. So it's gonna be less chaotic than here. And that's like the newest Shibuya Scramble Square building. They were actually building that last time I was here, so I mean this whole area is under construction actually, the whole Shibuya station. There's lots going on. You see the little dots on the crosswalk man below it? They'll count down. There's only one now and then we can go. That's how you tell how much time you have before each red and green crossing. I don't know if you guys can see it from here, but there you go. So now it's green. Yeah. It's actually not super crowded, but like on like Friday night or something, I think it'll be even more crowded. Oh yeah, there's always people doing like odd stuff next to this side here. Like, I'll just walk over there in a sec, but you'll probably see it from here, like in costume and like, you know, like sometimes you'll see like them giving out like free hugs or something, you know. It's just like, this is funny. And that's kind of what Shibuya is about, you know. Very much like Ximending in Taipei. And the same vibes. We can now walk under the JR line now. So right there is Shibuya Yokocho. It's like a bunch of little bars at night. Those little tiny Japanese bars, and like some of them are just for drinking or cocktails, and some of them just serve like meat on stick. This is a Scramble Square building. It's pretty awesome. I guess now we're going like the east side of the station, which is actually where I used to also stay. So I stayed on this side, and I've stayed like close to the Aoyama side, and yeah, I prefer the Aoyama side, but it's like a little pricier. actually a McDonald's over there. It's not bad. And if you're lucky enough, you can actually order a cheeseburger. I think it's about 100 yen or 130 yen, which is like super cheap, but they don't always have them. So I think they like only have like a limited amount per day or something, but it's definitely worth a shot because it's like a super cheap meal. Pretty cool. Behind me you can see all of Shibuya. Alright, so Mom, we're moving into Aoyama, which is like it's like a richer area. Yeah. As you can see, it starts to change a little, right?
Yeah, that's the crowd.
Yeah. And then there's a matcha ice cream place if you want some ice cream in this 47-degree cold.
Well, we can eat the inside.
That's true. Let's see if they're open. They might not even be open in the winter because like who gets ice cream when it's this freaking cold? Yeah, so you basically have like Shibuya Station in the middle here, and then you have like a hill on this side and a hill on that side. There's a lot of hills in Shibuya, so be prepared to walk. Huh? What's up?
Same coffee chain.
Oh.
Coffee shop.
We actually did a cafe yesterday, and some of the nicer cafes in Tokyo, you have to get like a cake and a coffee or a cake and tea, and you know, for two people it ends up being like, you know, 3,500 yen or something. So just like sit there for a couple hours in the afternoon, it's like, you know, almost $30. And it's not the first place, so it seems like that's kind of the trend. I'm not loving walking up this hill though. I like these tree-lined streets though.
Yeah, they have a lot here.
Yeah, this is kind of like the old neighborhood over here. Last time I was here with my brother, I got a place there and he stayed with me when he was visiting. Yeah, so basically like as we get to the top of the hill here, that starts to become Aoyama area. Yeah, and then on the left there is Omotesando, which is like a fancy shopping street. Oh, like a pharmacy? Oh no, that's actually like a doctor's place. Yeah. But they won't treat you if you don't speak Japanese.
Oh,
you actually need to find a foreigner friendly place.
Oh, I see.
It's very complicated here. Which is probably why Tokyo doesn't rank very high on the top expat destinations, because it's really hard to assimilate. Whereas on the other hand, Taipei and Bangkok are always like top 3, you know? That should tell you something. So my personal opinion is that Japan is great to visit, but if you spend extended time here, it's gonna might make life a little more difficult. Actually, we should climb over the steps here too. Side's a little better, personally speaking. It's just, I would definitely do eastside Shibuya Aoyama if it's in your budget, because it's just a little it's just a little nicer. Look, I mean, it's crazy. Very clean, not super crowded.
Much better this way, okay?
Yeah, well, this side's probably twice the price of our first day.
Oh, I see.
So. Oh, you mean the view? It's better this side.
I think a lot of tree color.
It's nice. Oh, is that a Ferrari?
Yeah, it's pretty, isn't it?
I think it's a 430 though, so it's like a crappy Ferrari. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
It's a convertible.
Yeah. There's like dude is in his convertible Ferrari in like 40-degree weather and like yeah. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Do. And people walk super fast here. like they're like speed walking. So if you're just a little like clumsy or confused, especially if you're in front of the turnstiles of like the public transportation or like the JR line, like you're just gonna get run into. There's like push you to the side. It's kind of crazy. I like this part of Shibuya much better. It's so calmer. Well, that's like the party area, you know?
Yeah, for young people.
Yeah, but it's cheap.
This is more business like. Over there is like a party and eating.
Yeah, but this is actually a suburb. It's mostly homes.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
feel.
And what's crazy, it's like 200 meters of a difference.
Yeah, of course. People stop.
I know that they stop at the station.
Invisible division.
Yep. 7-Eleven action, ubiquitous as much as like Family Mart, which I'm guessing is probably a crowd. There's one right there across the street. All right, so I think we're actually almost there. So I was just telling them that when Michael visited me in Japan last time, we stayed here. Because I just got the place for a whole month, but it was like over $2,000 or something. It was crazy expensive. But it needed enough room for him and me to fit in there though, so, you know. Can't just get a tiny space for two big boy Americans. Oh yeah, that's nice. So Aoyama is kind of defined by this, just like nice, clean buildings and
more business here.
Yeah, it's very cool. So we just kind of turned off into the side street where my old place used to be actually. We're gonna see if that matcha ice cream place is open, which Google says it is, but I have learned not to trust what Google says in Asia because not everyone updates their stuff, you know. What is this one?
Deer, pig.
Deer?
Yeah.
This is
pig.
deer meat? Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's very convenient. You can read the characters.
Yes, definitely.
So this is a deer meat restaurant. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, so off the main drags, it kind of feels the same everywhere, you know. Just usually not super ultra nice, but you know. Oh yeah, so I used to live above here, like over here in this building. Ah, there we go. There's the ice cream place, boys and girls. I think it's open, Mom. It's basically like Taiwan last year status.
I'm not sure. Did you want to eat?
I'm gonna get one. For y'all, of course. Just awesomeness. They have matcha and all sorts of stuff, actually. And it's a different levels, 1 through 7, so it gets darker. I actually like the number 6. That's what I got last time.
This is
but-
best.
Yeah, best. Oh, 7 is best. So maybe I'll get 7.
セイム抹茶で抹茶ストロングなんですけど、
Okay. Yeah. Ice cream.
ナンバーセブンが、モアハイグレード抹茶
Oh,
で、
okay.
ワールドナンバーワンストロン
Oh, this one. Okay.
デラ抹茶デラックで、ジャパニーズ濃厚うまみ
Umami?
うまみ
Umami. I know
で、
umami.
ナンバーセブン in on the price
Okay, so the number 7 is 620. I'm just gonna rock a number 7, and you can just share it with me if you want.
Okay,
or you
sure.
can, yeah. Okay. All right. So here is the matcha ice cream. We got a number 7, which is like this the super hardcore. She said it was high grade, and then she also said umami. So I am going to have high expectations for this. Guess we'll just sit down over here.
Yeah.
Got the little chairs.
Not too dark for you to drink.
Alright. Seems like overall the pandemic prevention protocols are like probably behind most countries that you've been to, so you gotta kind of deal with it. But whoa. Look at the color on that. I basically feel like I just blended up a tea plant and shoved it in my mouth. It's pretty extreme. Wanna
Too
try it?
much?
No, it's just a strong tea
Yeah, that's what I
flavor.
think
Just you
so.
can just take the spoon.
I think it's probably it's also it's a very strong matcha flavor, not tea.
Yeah, it's matcha flavor, which
Yeah.
is tea, but
Matcha is tea.
yeah, it's
I thought
tea
it's green
leaves.
leaf.
Yeah, it's tea leaves grounded up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do you think? Let's get the food review from Mom. This is where I get my taste buds from, so she knows.
It's a bitter.
Yeah. It's
like-
really
yeah.
strong, yeah. So, you know, depending on your preferred level of matcha bitterness and all that, you can choose 1 through 7. Obviously, 1's gonna have more ice cream, and then 7's gonna be more heavy matcha, which is what I got. I mean, look, it's like military green almost. It's super
Yeah.
dark. But yeah, so the shop has been around for a while. I was here 5-6 years ago, I would say, and I was already coming to it. So yeah, good stuff. Finished it up. I'm gonna go throw this away in the store real quick though. Over here? Oh wow, you got like a just here?
Okay.
Like that? Okay. Thank you. All right. Well, I guess that's kind of the basic setup of Shibuya. You got the craziness over there, the younger party area, and you got the quieter Ayama side, and then you have the scramble square. So it's kind of like a little combination of everything. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. So thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next video.